Hey guys, we're going to do another product video for you today. It's going to be on our Ghillie rifle cover. It's a brand new product that we just developed. It looks like a lot, but it's really not that hard to use. If a knuckle dragger like me can use it, pretty much anybody can use it. So I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the basic steps on how to attach it to your rifle and also some of the things that it comes with and some of its features. So to go ahead and start off, it comes with two bags. One has sticky back Velcro, which as you can see I've actually strategically placed throughout my rifle that way so whenever you attach the system it has Velcro throughout so you can attach it and get a real nice tight fix to it. Then you have your retention Velcro bands that actually weave in and out of the MOLLE system that we kind of developed on the bottom of these so it's completely adjustable for just about any rifle of any size with pretty much any optic. So all you have to do is, like on here, to give you guys a quick shot of what it kind of looks like, is that you have this series of MOLLE and you just take these bands, kind of weave it through, and then you attach it at certain points on your rifle. That way so it's completely adjustable. Every rifle is going to be a little bit different, so you're probably going to have to actually fiddle around with it and try to get it to fit just right. So let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and don this, and I'm kind of talk step by step of what pieces I'm grabbing and where I'm putting them. So this whole section over here is actually the body of the rifle, so like the barrel, the stock, and kind of up near the trigger guard itself. So we're going to go ahead and start with this, and what I'm going to do is that this is cut for about an 18-inch barrel right here, and then there's a little extension that allows you to extend all the way out to 26 inches. So all I'm going to do is just take this 26-inch extension and extend it to the proper length, which I fiddled around with it earlier so I don't have to do all that in front of you guys, and just go ahead and attach it. Then my next step is going to be we're going to go ahead and take the trigger guard pieces and we're going to attach those first. So you want them a little forward that way so you guys can attach the main body to it, because it has a series of Velcro on the bottom that allows you to do so. Now, if you're left or right-handed, it's completely optional to put the trigger guard cover on whatever handed you are. So I'm right-handed, so I don't know if I want to put it there, if I don't want to put it there. My body's going to be kind of in the way, my shoulder's going to be in the way, so they're really not going to see a whole lot of that. So I'm going to go ahead and just opt out of putting it on there. You don't have to, but it's completely optional. Once again, we try to make this system as completely versatile as possible. And all I did for that was, instead of putting a piece of Velcro way back here on the trigger guard, all I did was put one right up here up front, that way so that piece lays right on it and Velcros to it. That way so it keeps it nice and secure there. And once again, the more Velcro you put on your rifle system, the more secure it's going to be. Now, with that being said, I developed this system so that whenever you attach it, you don't want to do too much, because the way that we developed it is so if you do get compromised and when you're crawling around in the bush or what have you and you have to break contact, all it takes is a nice good tug to rip the entire system off. Of course, the optic's going to be separate from the body, but all you do is rip the optic off and then just rip the barrel part off, and then you have a standalone rifle, because you don't need your Ghillie concealment cover whenever you're trying to beat feet and break contact, because all it's going to do is just get caught up in all kinds of other nastiness. So I got the trigger guard on. The next step is going to be to put the actual body of the rifle on. And like I said, I've already got attached several of the loops, the Velcro hook and loops throughout this body, so that way so it attaches nice and tight and where I want it to. So once again, you're going to have to kind of fiddle with it a little bit to get it to fit just right to your particular rifle. I got that there, and kind of come under here, then you attach all of the little Velcro pieces. Now, I have a muzzle brake on my rifle. Just make sure that whenever you hit that attachment point, it's not actually covering up the brake, because it's just gonna do bad things. You just don't want that to happen. There's also a Velcro attachment up here. You could choose to attach it. Once again, you know, it's kind of optional. To each is their own. You don't want it to be too tight to the rifle because you don't want it to, once again, look like a rifle. So once you got all your Velcro in place and you got all your attachments down, then it's time to go ahead and move to the optic portion of it. So go ahead and take off your front scope cap. This is actually the hardest part of the donning of this system, believe it or not. So all you're gonna do is just take it. I try to get it in a stable position and then just stretch this piece of elastic out as much as possible and just kind of get it on the bottom first and then on the top, and then just slide it on over, kind of work it over, and then once you get it on there, you just kind of pull it, tug. You want to pull all the slack out of there, because if you have any slack in there, then it's just going to make it a little blurry. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, a lot of people ask me if you could see through this, and yes, you can burn through it. It's a powered optic. It'll burn right through this. So it'll make it a little bit fuzzier, but it's either that or them being able to see the glint off the lens of your optic. Now, I actually have an IR anti-reflective device sunshade on my rifle, so I really don't have to worry about it. So I really don't have to don this, but I'm just showing you for uses and purposes. But it will, even with that on there, I can still burn through everything and still see a pretty clear picture at the end of the tunnel. So there's that. Now you're going to go ahead and take your actual optic cover. There you go, and it's attached. Now, kind of a tidbit for you guys at home. I know some people have called and asked and have mentioned on other product videos that we've already made to do like a Mamba suit garnish how-to video, which we're definitely going to do. But a little tidbit for you guys at home real quick is that whenever you garnish anything as far as concealment's concerned, as you notice, like even this is pretty good as far as the jute used. All the jute's purpose is to break up the outline of all the straight lines, because as a sniper, as an observer, you look for straight lines. That's one of the key things you look for in nature, because there's no straight lines in nature, perfectly straight lines in nature. So you want to break all that up. Where you're going to make your money is how you actually veg your rifle. So that's the most important part. So just kind of sparsely put it. It doesn't have to look, you don't want to be that guy out at the stock range or wherever you're wearing your ghillie suit looking like Chewbacca out there, It's not good. It's going to get heavy if it gets wet. So you want to kind of just enough to break up the outline and kind of have enough room to be able to play with it. Let the camo breathe a little bit, because that's a point of camo, to also help out with that type of stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much the 2 cents on that. Now to kind of go over a couple more features of it. On the optic itself, you guys are probably wondering, well, I can't get to my knobs and stuff. Well, you can. So, and how you do that is that there's a little Velcro piece back here. This is fully adjustable lengthwise as well, just like the barrel is and the body of the rifle is. So all you have to do is just lift up, and voila, just pull it forward, and you can get to all your knobs. You can get to all your adjustments back here, your focus, whatever you have, your parallax, all that good stuff. And then also, this portion right here will actually come off. It actually unvelcros right here, and you can actually adjust it lengthwise as well, along with this piece right here. So this piece goes in and out as well, as far as like overall length of your optic. Because some people use sunshades, some people don't. Some people have a little bit shorter optic because it's not quite as high as power, and all that good stuff. So there's that. And also on the back end of the rifle, the part where the bolt is, I'm sure you guys are wondering, inquiring minds. Back here, the bolt is completely out of the way. I mean, there's jute hanging there, but all you have to do is just pull it up, ride the bolt back, boom. Pull it up, ride the bolt back, boom. Completely free of any anything getting inside of the actual action and affecting your bolt manipulation. And same with anything else. We've pretty much dialed it down to where we want it to, you know, be pretty free flowing from any kind of obstructions to the optic, to the function of the gun, or anything. This will also work on an AR-10 platform as well. You have to, once again, kind of fiddle with it, get the configuration just right and all that good stuff, but you're pretty much good to go on that aspect too. And there's plenty of room in here for that round to breathe, to pop out too, so you don't have to worry about the casings getting stuck or anything like that. And if you do, you guys can always, you know, this is also, this is, be cautious about it, but you guys can also always kind of trim off the extra fat on it too if it is obstructing any kind of ejection or anything like that. But I've tried it on my bolt gun and it works just fine. It doesn't get in the way. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. And like I said, if you see here, I don't have anything on my trigger guard because I'm right-handed. So if you prefer to do that, or you can always, once again, it's just as easy as attaching it just like the other side. So always just slap that bad boy on there, just get it as high as possible. Try not to obstruct the bolts or anything. And there you go. And then you have more camouflage down there as well. So yeah, that's pretty much about it on this system. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, get on our Facebook and like us. That way, so anytime a new tutorial video comes up or a new how-to video or whatever product video comes up, we're going to automatically download it to our Facebook page, along with links on our website. Underneath each item, we'll have links to our YouTube videos and all that good stuff as well. So go ahead and visit our website as well at www.tacticalconcealment.com. Check out all of our new products, all of the stuff that we have on there. Have some great stuff. And I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and have a great night.